A few weeks ago, we launched a video called Private Equity Lessons from the Carlyle, Beats, and Apple deal. We talked about the deal from the Beats perspective, the Apple perspective, and the Carlyle perspective. But one thing we didn't mention was the LeBron James perspective. There are quite a few reports that show LeBron James did exceptionally well in that deal. Well, in this video, we will talk about another NBA superstar's investment in private equity, and that is Giannis Antetokounmpo's recent investment in the Milwaukee Brewers. We will give a background of the investment, and then we will talk about the main lesson that investors can apply to their own private equity strategy. And we will end the video with a final thought. So let's get started with the background of the investment. After winning the Most Valuable Player award in both 2019 and 2020, Giannis Antetokounmpo, I hope I'm saying that right, signed a $228 million extension with the Milwaukee Bucks. After the signing, Giannis famously wrote on Twitter, "This is my home, this is my city." Now, this was big news at the time because there were many rumors that Giannis would leave Milwaukee to a larger market or to form a super team in a place like Los Angeles. The re-signing showed Giannis's commitment and loyalty to the city of Milwaukee. Now, for you basketball fans out there, you probably know that Giannis ended up leading the Milwaukee Bucks to the NBA championship in July 2021, and he won the NBA Finals MVP award. But that's not the focus of this video. In fact, if I were to make a video about basketball, it would be about the best team in the world, my hometown team, the Toronto Raptors, and it would be about their incredible championship run in 2019. But I'm not. So let's get back to Giannis. In August 2021, it was announced that Giannis joined the ownership of the Milwaukee Brewers, the Major League Baseball team in Milwaukee. In other words, Giannis made a private equity investment in the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, this was the first individual investor in the Milwaukee Brewers since 2005. After the signing, Mark Attanasio, the chairman and principal owner of the Milwaukee Brewers, said, "We are honored to have Giannis join our team of Milwaukee Brewers investors. Giannis is a great athlete, a world champion, and a true local hero." Now, let's move on to the main private equity lesson from this investment. As you can see from the Giannis Brewers deal, Giannis was able to gain proprietary deal flow because of his brand in the Milwaukee market. Because of his actions of loyalty to the city, the ownership took his investment, even though the ownership group hasn't allowed outside individual investors since 2005. While the details of the deal are not disclosed, what is clear is that because of Giannis's brand, Giannis got access to a deal that other investors could not get access to. Investors, think about how you can add value to a company to gain access to new investment opportunities when current opportunities don't exist. Do people love to work with you more than working with anyone else? Do you have a special area of expertise or a wealth of connections that companies desire? Or, similar to Giannis Antetokounmpo, do you have or can you build a brand in your community so that companies just want to work with you? If you can build a brand where companies would love to work with you, well, that not only can help you gain proprietary deal flow, but it can also help you increase your negotiating power as an investor. Now, here's a final thought. Investors, many successful private companies don't seek to raise money from new investors. They have done extremely well with their existing investors and have been able to raise capital from the networks of those existing investors. As we spoke about in our video, Building Relationships in Private Equity, relationships are the number one way to gain proprietary deal flow in private equity. With that said, just because you have access to a deal doesn't mean the company will want to work with you. Just like the company has to convince you about tremendous potential returns, you need to convince the company that by having you as an investor, there is a greater probability of achieving those tremendous potential returns together. In this video, we talked about Giannis Antetokounmpo's recent investment in the Milwaukee Brewers. We gave you a background of the investment, and then we talked about the main private equity lesson from the investment. If you would like us to find lessons from other private equity deals, please leave your suggestions in the comments below. Thanks for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, please click the like and subscribe buttons. And in the description below, you'll find links to our unique private equity newsletter that provides exclusive commentary on recent private equity deals, as well as our website and our LinkedIn page, where you can find more information on many private equity topics. Thanks, and we'll see you in our next video.